Get ready to match the stars. Nipsey Russell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly. From WKRP in Cincinnati, Loni Anderson, Jack Jones, and Joyce Bulifant. As we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 79. And now, here's the star of Match Game 79, Gene Rayburn.
Hey, John. Nice of you to join us. Nice of you to join us, too. Welcome, one and all. She's back in everybody's good graces. Your show's back on the air, isn't
Yes,
it? And doing very well.
Doing very
Great
well.
show.
Yeah.
Yes, it's wonderful. And you're wonderful. And you're wonderful. And you're wonderful.
And he's not wearing any socks. And
What, again?
Get a new line.
Get a pair of socks.
Jack, everything okay?
Everything is terrific.
Good.
Hi, Gene.
There ain't even a new kid on the block.
Now, here's Daisy Jameson and Dana Merchant. Would you welcome them, please? Now, Daisy's the current champ with $6,200. And she's been very happy about that. She's what we call, winners are categorized according to what they do when they win a large sum of money. Some of them cry, some of them scream. She jumps. I tell you, she jumped so high, she almost hit one of the lights
Send her to
yesterday.
the Olympics.
And Dana, let's see now. Have you had your question? No, you haven't. We haven't done anything yet. We just found out a little about you yesterday as we were leaving the air. Would you repeat that for us, please, for the benefit of those who weren't here?
Well, as I told you yesterday, I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Right.
I'm employed by a brokerage. We deal, or I should say we represent different manufacturers of professional sound equipment.
Well,
Right. You got it right that time. I was testing it. Okay, Dana, you may have A or B.
A, please.
Okay. A it is. Did you hear about the topless dancer who went on trial?
No, tell us about it.
I'd be glad to tell you about it. The judge wanted to blank the evidence. You got topless dancer, she went on trial, and the judge wanted to blank the evidence. Now, did you hear about the topless dancer who went on trial? The judge wanted to blank the evidence.
The judge wanted to confiscate the evidence.
Confiscate the evidence. Aha. Aha. You don't like that too much? What do you got there, Nips?
Well, I don't want to get into a brouhaha on my very first day here.
Okay.
But I'm appealing to the
Before
court
you even
here.
show it, you
Yes.
appeal. Yeah.
Does confiscate and hold match? I was afraid of that.
Yeah. See, if he were holding it, he would have already confiscated it.
You're right.
What do you got there?
I said he wanted to feel it.
Oh, really?
I went right to the center.
Yes. Moving right along to Charles.
Still dreaming of that court scene. You never cover.
He wanted to cover the evidence.
Thank
okay.
you.
All right. It's about this topless dancer who's on trial, and the judge wanted to confiscate the evidence, according to Dana. What did you say?
Witness or see.
Oh, he wanted to see the evidence. All right.
Well, instead of striking the evidence, we want to stroke the evidence.
Oh.
We're in the same ballpark, Jack.
Gene, may I ask what she was charged with, the topless dancer?
She was
bumped her
charged.
husband off?
She was charged by being topless and doing a performance that was lewd and illicit and uncalled for. And wonderful, yeah. What do you got there?
I said he wanted, I don't know if I spelled this right, looks funny. I said he wanted to seize the evidence.
Seize. S-I-E-Z-E there. Yeah, seize the evidence.
What
Right.
did I do?
Okay. Round one question for Daisy in a moment or so. Right now, this for you.
We
All right,
tried.
now, Daisy, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Big Bart is really big. When he was a kid, instead of a pea shooter, he used a blank shooter. Big.
When he was a
When he was a kid, instead of a pea shooter, he used a blank shooter. You know what a pea shooter is? It's a little metal thing
honey,
there.
I used to be a
with
champ.
a wooden thing on the end, and you take a bunch of peas in your mouth and you go.
You mustn't hurt our
Hurts, doesn't it?
guests, dear. They won't come back.
Oh, kissing would be better. It's all set. Big Bart is really big. When he was a kid, instead of a pea shooter, he used a blank shooter.
She's jumping even in her chair.
That's right.
A blank shooter?
Well, there it is. He was a big kid, you see. You know what a pea shooter is?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
How about a cannon?
A cannon shooter. Okay, anything you say. It's your money. What do you got for that little lady over there?
Well, you see, I thought the size of the ammunition would determine.
Right.
Instead of a pea shooter.
I agree with that.
He not only was big, but he had a lot of soul. He used a watermelon shooter.
Aha, yeah. You would need a large tube for that. Yes.
I think it's a dumb question.
Oh, yeah. All of them are, Brett. Haven't you discovered that yet? That's the whole idea.
They are?
Yes.
Oh. I did a little play on words. I said a 6-shooter.
Ah, 6-shooter. Okay.
S-I-C-K?
This is the Rotten Award.
No, it's very good. Potato shooter.
A potato shooter. Okay.
But I tell you what, I lie to you.
That's not bad there. Now, Charles, may I ask you a
My
question?
nails are clean.
Yes,
That's
of
why I
course.
held it so boldly
Why
up.
is it that you have the CBS pass pinned to your shirt there? Won't they let you in without a pass? Don't they know you by now? We've been on
It
almost
says
6...
wear at all times.
Well, now, I mean, can't you just walk by the door? You're a big star, Charles. Can't you
No,
just...
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Now, listen, I
People
carry
still
my...
think I'm Harvey Korman.
No.
For 7 years, I buy gas on the corner, and the guy says, "Thank you, Harvey. You're terrific." I said, "Don't mention it."
Charge it to him, Charles. Get smart. Big Bart is really big when he was a kid. Instead of a pea shooter, he used a...
Finally, a cannon.
A cannon. There's one for Daisy. See? Sometimes when you give those dumb answers, your dumbness will be matched by somebody over here. It really is. It's a shaky table, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Okay. All right, Jack. What do you got there?
Explain this whole question to me when this is over, because I think I missed the whole thing. A pod shooter.
A pod shooter. He's a big kid, you see, with big lung capacity and
Big
all that.
pod.
So that instead of a pea shooter, he would use a big tube like this, and he would be able to propel something very
Yes,
large shooter.
Yeah.
I understand that answer. So you're in a lot of trouble. I really do.
Yes.
Cannon.
Oh, that's two. Okay. Now we go to round 2, Dana. Again, A or B?
A, please.
A. All right. Yeah.
Oh.
Cannonball does not match cannon. Oh, so she ends up with 1. All right. Thank you.
A cannonball shooter is a cannon.
Well, a cannon shooter is different from a cannonball. The shooter is the device that propels the...
It is.
But the question is a blank shooter.
Yes.
I said cannonball shooter. So a cannonball shooter is
Oh,
a
I'm
cannon.
sick of it.
You're going. Okay. I'll go up and I'll write in your place.
Goodbye.
Get back here.
Goodbye.
Get over there. Ha, 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 ha.
In a teapot.
Frank said, "My wife is the world's worst dresser. She looks like a duffel bag with blanks." She looks like a duffel bag with blanks. Yep. Okay, here we go. Frank said, "My wife is the world's worst dresser. She looks like a duffel bag with blanks."
With arms and legs.
She looks like a duffel bag with arms and legs. Very good. I think that's an excellent response. Apparently you don't. Now get out. What do you say, Nips?
See, the duffel bag would obscure the view of the arms and the legs. The
Well,
only
no.
thing...
The legs would be sticking out of the duffel bag, on at the bottom.
Oh, I
You see, it would be just a misshapen mass, and then 2 legs sticking out of it, and 2 arms up here.
Yeah.
Well, now
We'll
we're
show
back.
up and we'll tell it. We'll show you what you mean here. No, I guess we can't show you with her.
Oh!
No.
Well, no. No, that would prove my answer. A duffel bag with boobs.
Oh. Well, I guess that'd be a little lumpy, wouldn't it, there? Okay?
First of all, the first part of that answer is wrong. His wife is not the world's worst dresser. Jack Klugman is the world's worst dresser.
Oh, yeah, right.
He wins the world's worst dresser award every year. He gives it to himself every January 1st.
He does that.
And we all applaud. All right, now here's a wonderful answer for a wonderful question.
Dang.
I wish I were dead.
You're trying to crawl out of it, are you?
With sneakers.
A duffel bag with sneakers.
Well, I'm in the lead so far.
Right. Chuck?
What?
Yes.
Chuck.
She looks like a duffel bag.
This is pretty good. I think we got to really think about this because it looks like we might.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, Loni, show us your arms and legs.
Oh, well,
That's all.
I wouldn't want to show you my answer, but it's boobs.
Oh, boobs. All right.
See what I mean?
Have two of those, one pair of arms and legs so far.
You can't help but showing your answer.
Yes.
She was such a rotten dresser that she wore snap-on pimples.
I'm crazy about it. I want a round of applause for that.
Really? I do. Sometimes I don't understand the questions, and sometimes I don't understand the answers. That's one time. What have you got, Joyce?
Well, the same idea as Nipsey's and a cannonball with watermelons.
Oh. Duffel bag. A double bag.
I'm still
With that. She's one question behind. Now, Daisy, when we get back from this commercial message, all you'll need to do is match one to win another game. Right now, this for you. Here we go. Okay, Daisy, all you need is one match to win your third game. Hey, have you heard about the Kinky omelet?
Oh, what about the
You take 6 eggs and beat them with a blank. It's called a Kinky omelet. You don't want it. You're the only one to do it. All set? Have you heard about the Kinky omelet, Daisy? Here's the way it goes. You take 6 eggs and beat them with a blank.
With a brush.
With a brush?
Yeah. A brush.
A brush.
Right.
Now, why would that make it a kinky omelet, if I may ask?
That's what I like.
I don't either.
Do I have to explain
That
that?
makes 2 of us there. Okay, Nipsey, she says you take the 6 eggs and beat them with a brush.
Well, she's not entirely wrong, Gene.
Oh.
There are people who spank.
Oh, I see.
You know,
oh, yes,
now,
of course.
Real kinky, though, you beat them with a whip wearing boots.
Aha! Then you rub salt in it.
Oh, that's smart.
Yes.
Beat you till the blood runs down your legs and into your shoes.
Ooh.
Bullwhip.
Bullwhip. That seems to be the response. Charles?
Black leather whip, mask, and chain optional.
Mask and chain optional, eh? Yes. All right. Jack, what have you got
With
for
a
us?
cannonball shooter.
Yes.
Whip.
Whip it is. That seems to be the response, Daisy.
Not exactly.
No?
No, when you said kinky, I was thinking of kinky.
You didn't beat them with a watermelon.
You mean
No.
physically kinky?
Yeah.
Boy, is she dumb.
I said beat him with steel wool.
That is pink.
So that means the game ends up in a tie. And to extricate ourselves from this dilemma, we'll turn off these lights and push the button here, revealing one tie-breaking question for each. The one who scored the most will be the winner. Dana, again, you have a choice of A or B.
B, please.
All right. Bill said to the cologne salesman, "This cologne you sold me isn't working. Instead of attracting women, I'm attracting blanks."
Is that cologne or clone?
Cologne. Cologne.
Bill said.
C-O-L-O-G-N-E.
Good, thank you.
All right. About ready for you, Dana. Ready, Chuck?
Yo!
Bill said to the cologne salesman, "This cologne you sold me isn't working. Instead of attracting women, I'm attracting blanks."
They told me this would happen. I'm torn between 2 answers.
2 answers.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got 2 in my head, too.
flies.
I've got 2, too.
Yes. Flies. All right. Want to drink water?
No, I'm
Okay.
fine.
She said flies, Nipsey.
I'd like to know what her other answer is.
What is your other
All of
answer?
us and she said I'm attracting flies.
Well, it would be the opposite of women, men.
I'm attracting flies too.
Okay, that's one for Dana. Flies are men.
Flies are men?
Yes.
Look who I'm sitting next to. Flies.
Flies.
I think this is a match.
Yes.
Men.
Men.
Well, think about it a minute.
We thought about it and we rejected it.
Okay, Lonnie, here we go. This cologne you sold me is working. Instead of attracting women, I'm attracting...
Well, I thought it was singular first, and so I spelled it wrong. But quickly added an S to flies.
Perfectly okay. Okay, Jack, that's 3 for Dana. What have you got?
David Hedison. Flies, female flies.
Female flies.
I remember that movie.
All right, Joyce, make
Just
your...
don't ask me for an explanation.
Okay, I won't.
Here's the answer, and that's final. Cattle.
Okay, Daisy, you stand by for you.
No hope.
I don't think you need an explanation.
Now we have this for you. Okay, John, thank you very much. Now, Daisy, here's the way it is. You need 4 to tie and 5 to win. We're in the tiebreaker. The tourists in New York City were shocked when they saw the Statue of Liberty taking her torch and lighting up a blank. People in New York City were shocked when they saw the Statue of Liberty taking her torch and lighting up a blank. Really?
CBS can never get it right. They either freeze you to death or roast you to death.
Yes.
I'd
See,
love
they-
to find the engineer, and I'd like to put him someplace.
Now, wait a minute. It's too hot. Let's turn on that fan.
Oh, you'll come back tomorrow. It'll be so cold
Yeah.
you won't be able to get your
We
breath.
turn on
Now
the
it's
fan.
A younger person has no trouble. A younger person is I'm fine.
You, everybody
It's
says
not hot,
you're
it's not cold.
I love you, fan. I love you, fan.
You gotta think cool.
Turn on the fans.
I love you, fan.
Okay, here we go.
Put another
Daisy.
log on the air conditioner.
The tourists in New York City were shocked when they saw the Statue of Liberty taking her torch and lighting up a blank.
All I could think of is a skyscraper.
Would that be shocking? I suppose it would be shocking. But as you will find out in a moment or so, there are some other good responses here. Nipsey,
Well, you see, in New York now, they don't smoke marijuana.
what do they smoke?
They wrap a banana peeling around a hot dog and smoke a marijuana.
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 Marijuana. They would be shocking to see the Statue of Liberty, a symbol of dignity and freedom and all of that, to light up a weed. Smoking dope. What do you
Oh,
got?
let's just get on with it. Joint.
Okay. Now you got to match everybody else to stay in the game. Daisy, Chuck, what do you got?
Get cooled off somewhere.
A Marlboro.
A Marlboro. That means Dana Merchant wins again. Put your hand on the Lord's here. Let's see him. There, please. Cigar, and Judge. Come on down. Okay. Right to that little blue spot, if you would, please. Now, Daisy, you are leaving here with a total of $6,200 and our best wishes. Thank you very much. Daisy Simpson. All right. All of this is for your benefit, Dana. The board, the wheel, and everything. And good luck to you. We polled the studio audience not too long ago, and we said, write down your best answer to this. The Blank Sisters. If you match the answer they wrote down most often, you get $500. For matching their second most popular answer, $250. And then if you match the third, you get $100. And 3 of the 6 stars will offer some assistance.
Charles, please.
The Andrew sisters.
Andrew Sisters is 1.
Nipsey, please.
The Lennon Sisters.
Okay, that's 2 now.
Loni, please. I think there was an old movie called The Dolly Sisters.
The Dolly Sisters? Yeah, there was a movie called The Dolly Sisters. Okay, so you have the Dolly Sisters, the Lennon Sisters, and the Andrew Sisters. Now you have the option of choosing one of those or thinking up one of your own. What is your pleasure?
I'm going to go with the Lennon Sisters.
You go with the Lennon Sisters. All right. Let's find out if the Lennon Sisters are lurking up there in some position. May we see the $100 number? The Andrew Sisters.
Patty.
Okay.
They better get to the record.
What's that? The Pointer
Pointer
Sisters? You think they're going to be up there? They might be. Let's see the $250 response. Pointer Sisters, you're right there.
Should have thought of that.
All right, last chance for the Lennon Sisters. Here we go. You picked up $500. We'll tell you what the next step is right after we tell America about this. Good. Wonderful. You were all wonderful. Thank you. Gene Rayburn, join us next time for Match Game 79. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 79, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast.